Hey guys, welcome back to my whiskey channel. This is Harry. Today we're gonna be doing my whiskey review in my main cave. This is my greenhouse. I built this up to grow my vegetables for this year. And we all know that all the whiskey are made from barley, from grains. So I'm not trying to grow my own whiskey. Don't worry about it. But today we're gonna talk about these nice whiskeys. For all the whiskey lovers in the world, I'm sure the name of Macallan is nothing unfamiliar. I remember maybe 10, 15 years ago, especially in Asia, if you talk about whiskey, first thing or first name people want to come up with is Macallan. They have done such a wonderful job of marketing themselves into the international market. You can pretty much see it in North America, in Asia, and across Europe and many other continents. And they have done it so well that, of course, their price keeps going up. And some of the Macallans nowadays are very, very rare to get and very, very expensive. And Macallan is actually built on this in the Spade side. And at the beginning, they only have sherry cask, and then they start to experience more and more into the bourbon cask. And now with the double cask, a triple cask. Okay, and they were bought by the Edinburgh group, which is one of the largest liquor group in the world. This group also own Highland Park as well, and many other distilleries. And what makes Macallan so special? Okay, I think the taste is actually very attractive, especially for a lot of people who try to get into the whiskey world. It's a very acceptable taste. I remember many years ago when I just before I enter into the whiskey world, I have been offered to try some whiskeys, and to be honest with you, I did not enjoy whiskey that much. And especially in Asia, when you drink whiskey, people give you a bottle. Okay, they don't give you a nosing glass. They give you a big glass, and then just pour one glass, and then you have to finish it right, just like that, bottom up, bottom up, bottom up. You don't really enjoy it. That's why in my perception, in my stereotype, I never liked whiskey. I never enjoyed whiskey, just alcohol. Until one year, when a friend came to my place, he brought me a Macallan. It's actually exactly this one, a double cask. And we drink slowly. I started to say, hey, why is whiskey so different, today compared to what I had in my memory? This is actually very pleasant and enjoyable. And I start to, pay more attention, and I started trying more whiskey. Macallan used to be my favorite. Everywhere I go, I'll drink Macallan. When I go travel at the airport duty free, I'll buy Macallan. Okay, to be honest with you. But of course, through the years of trying different type of whiskey, Macallan start to kind of fall off my favoritism. Especially, I feel like Macallan has done a lot of changes in the past few years, and their whiskey, I'll say the old ones are better than the new ones that they invented. For example, this one is the edition series. You have the edition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tried the edition 3, I tried the edition 4, I tried the edition 5. Somehow, I think it's the quality, and maybe it's my own personal preference. It just go deteriorate. And this is the one that I talk about. You can buy it only at the duty free in the airports. This is actually quite enjoyable. And this 18 years, the double cask, actually, I don't know why, I enjoyed this 12-year double cask way better than this 18-year double cask. So I don't know, maybe it's just me, my personal preference changed, but I don't like the Macallan as much as I like it before. But Macallan is to a lot of people is like the Bentley, the Rolls Royce of whiskey. Everybody knows about it. Even the British House of Commons use Macallan as their signature drink at the house. And in the movie James Bond, you also see Macallan everywhere, And one of the, I was kind of check. I know Macallan make the highest auction record for whiskey, and this particular bottle, I don't know if you can see it, the 1926 bottle, It actually sold for 1.1 million US dollars just a few years ago. 1.1 million. Okay, it still holds the record in. This one was sold in Hong Kong. So Macallan may not be the best taste whiskey, but its name is out there, and it gets very very pricey, especially the vintage one, the rare ones. It goes the price of maybe more expensive, triple the price of my house. I don't know. Anyway, today we're gonna try my personal favorite. Still is since day one. This one, the taste doesn't change. I still like it a lot. You look at the color. By the way, all Macallan whiskey, they're all natural colors. Okay, and they're the only one in the world that actually had master of wood. You know, everyone has master distiller, right? But they are the only one who has master of wood. He picked the type of wood to make the type of cask. That's what Macallan want, and it brings us the characteristic of Macallan. Beautiful color. It's pure, no coloring added. You know what? This is the smell that I still remember since day one when I had my first Macallan 12. That citrus, that floral smell. Very beautiful. By the way, this double cask is made with American oak and also ex-sherry European oak, but both of them are ex-sherry oaks. They are not from any ex-bourbon cask. I like the fragrance, and that is so Macallan, so elegant. Actually, find more of these type of smell from this bottle than any other of these bottles. Very nice. Mm. Ah. So smooth, so fruity. A little bit ginger, some nuts. Such an enjoyable piece of art. You know, sometimes you don't need to spend a lot of money to find a very enjoyable whiskey. This simply can be my daily driver. When I miss whiskey, I'll come back to it. And this bottle, even it's just 12 years, never disappoint. I actually enjoyed this one more than any other this one. So beautiful. Yeah. Hey, if James Bond likes it, I'm sure you're gonna like this one too. Alright guys, thanks for joining me today. Make sure you follow my channel, click like, and I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.